Hello everybody, welcome back to Cesto. Thank you for all your wonderful comments, appreciating the videos and telling me that you want to see more. I saw lots of those in the episode with the giant pot of coins on the thumbnail, so I appreciate that ever so much. We have 250 coins to spend right now. More teeth. This is the wizard. Peasant equips a seed. Find proof the sun. I can't see any other characters to unlock right now, so what do we want? What do we want? We need to eat more strawberries to teach them how to grow. After dying, you get to keep a bit of your gold, stackable. Let's take one of those then, because we will then have more gold to get more stuff down the line. And let's just stick in a slingshot at the shop. I don't remember the slingshot being a thing. So we'll take those. We did really well with the warrior last time. It's time for the knight. We're going to leave the peasant for a while just because they are substantially weaker. So a 2-1 stat line means the top 2 rows are completely free. Just going to whip through those real fast. Get what gold we can and get out. Easy. Right, we want the red guys when they're facing red. That was always a risk of something that could happen. Oh, great. Great luck for us. Taking the 2 hits that were possible there. Let's try and get this fruit. Thank you. Back to here. Back up to there. 4 or 5 health, just this chest remaining to get. We don't need it right now. We're on our way. Higher attraction to strawberries, higher attraction to strength monsters. Attraction to traps, down. Attraction to chests, down. Attraction to strength monsters, down. Attraction to chests, down. Let's take the strawberries and strength monsters, and then we can try and buff our strength on the way down. Slingshot. Stuns a monster for 1 turn. Alright, well that is new to me. Let's take it and try it. I'm not even sure what stuns means. I guess it just doesn't fight back no matter how strong it is. Which is certainly interesting. Ugh. Right, we have a slight attraction to this strawberry, but it's not like where we have a monster for -1 and a strawberry for +1 where it will always come out even. We could easily hit the trap twice in a row, which would be very unideal on 2 health right now. And everywhere has traps. We got lucky. Alright, we can get out right now if we want to. I think I'm gonna check our little yellow brick here. 19 gold. Not worth sending up right now, I think. We'll just keep it for shopping. So many blue guys. This is safe on alternate turns. I'm actually gonna try and hit down here. Okay, well, we have lots of freedom. Let's get this fruit. And then we can work on grabbing all the rest of this before we leave. Very nice. More teeth. Killing 3 monsters weakens 3 random monsters, -1 for 1 turn. Picking up a strawberry weakens nearby monsters. Let's go with the strawberry affinity build. And we were going to take strength because we have a higher attraction to strength monsters. Whether that comes back to bite us, we shall see. Right, these guys are buffing these guys, which is unideal. think I might just take out this column. Because then this row becomes free, this row becomes free, we can get some health back. We can get our sun power available. We can get this fruit if we really need it. Though right now, it's not really necessary. Top's safe on alternate turns. This is safe on alternate turns, so we can just do rows 1 and 3 in rotation, although the bottom also becomes safe a lot of the time, which is lovely. Just make sure we don't screw up our timing on any of this. And then grab all of this down here. We could get more money by doing this. If I was going to do that, I should have done it earlier, but I don't min-max as well as I could. I'll grab a little boomer. And what do we have here? Inventory space or a fairy? We haven't had a fairy yet, so let's grab one of those. You encounter a fairy who will save your life. That guy floats over here. I think we come back at half health or a third health if we die. Can't remember the exact stat line. I know it changed at some point during early access, I believe. -1, -2. -1, 0. Of course. Of course, that's how that would go. Alright, no need to go back to that row. Let's... you're weaker now. Now he's stronger again. We have to get the strawberries to impact their health stat line, or their, yeah, weaken them for a turn. Put in a modest donation to the bucket. Alright. Bottom 2 rows are completely safe. Should have gone for the one with the chest in first before he could steal it away. But we're still going to get our 5 attacks in to open the door, so not too worried. Attraction to strength monsters down, -2 life points. Attraction to magic monsters down, attraction to strength monsters up. Squashing a golden bug gives 18 coins. Bug speed multiplier plus 1.5. This is just all free stuff, basically. But I would like to get my attraction to magic monsters down. If we're not going to buff our magic stat line, then that seems preferable to me. Right, this is safe on this turn. This is also safe on this turn. I'm actually going to attack up here, because even if we lose health, we can get this health and this health back or something vertical, and we're at 5 health now, so I can afford to take this -2 if it happens. Alright, get out of there, no harm, no foul. I think I'm still fine with what we have. This is safe, this is all safe, no one's going to steal our stuff. I do need to use this slingshot at some point just to see how it's going to operate, but so far, not really had a turn that warrants it. This is safe. This is safe on alternate turns. So we are cruising right now. And it'll be when we come to the next floor with the mimics. Well, that might be the 3rd floor. Or the 3rd biome. But I anticipate there will be some issues in our future. But not for right now. Right, this is safe. That's safe. We are cruising, mate. Bum. Bum. Oh. What long canines you have. It's nearly a fang, isn't it? Alright, my purple-eyed friend. I'm going to open with a turn on the left column here. I guess this to be safe and free. Then this is a -1, -2. This is just a -2. This is a -1, -2. But if we come all the way down, this row becomes safe. Getting a lot more fruit than we need right now. Sun power's charged. Don't need the fruit. We can just go to phase 2. Right, top is safe. Row 3 is safe. We can just swap between the two and we'll be just fine. There we go. Goodbye. Get this chest. And we're off. Yeah, it's the mushroom biome first, not the water biome. So the snakes are a problem. Everything else is not. We can attack down here until we get one of the snakes, or even none of them, then we can just clear the top lane. And we are out of here. Right. Top is safe. Everything else has at least one snake, but the odds of hitting them are slightly lower. Let's try and clear out some safe tiles before then doing the full top row for 6 to get through the door. Shop upcoming. I'm sure I could knock out the shopkeeper with the slingshot. Probably just gives him a bump on the nose like the other stuff does. But really, I still think I'm doing all right. The first move on a screen weakens the whole line. Opening 2 chests weakens all monsters. Give me the first move, because if we move on to a fruit, that will then be -2 with our other strawberry stat here. Your -1s, your -1s. You're safe when you're down. Are we out? No, not yet. 50-50 for -1, 28 for -2. Good stuff. Oh, a coin for my friend. Hi. The deeper underground you go, the more generous the chests become, and the higher your chances of dying. Watch your step. All right. Deeper chests, more cash, duly noted. Let's go down to 40 coins here right now. 39, it'll do. 100 should at least be something we can spend to get a buff. Right, I want to kill the birds before the eggs. That's a shame. There's no fruit on the floor. We need 3 more things. Stun a monster for 1 turn. Okay, we're at 5 of 6. Goose is looking out the window. 5 of 6. These are -2. This is... -3 if we get unlucky, because we have a 64% chance of not hitting this. We could go a vertical lane and almost certainly hit a chest. I say certainly, it's still only 3 24% slices against a 28. Or we could use any item, and using the item gets the 6 pip on the door. Alright, nice to see that in action, and we're back at the shop. Stuns a monster for 1 turn. I wonder if you could stun the bosses. That would be interesting. Destroys a random monster on each row. It's probably stronger. And strawberry or sun power. We're going to go with the strawberry. Get our max health up to 6. Oh god, this is bad. The bees are very much not our friends, and this guy's going to make more bees on every tile we leave. So we could do this, clear the row, or we could use our sun power, clear the column. Let's do the row, because then we get a free safe shot at a strawberry. After we get damaged probably by this. There it is. But that will make 6 pips on the door. If we want light, we're gonna have to take some damage. Or we could use this bomb item. We can see that this is either a chest or a fruit, because it doesn't risk that tile. Same on the 3 on the lower left 3 rows. These are all not enemies. Let's start down here. Oh, that's terrible. This is not going great. I'm gonna heal up. Thank you. Let's try a vertical here. Chest. It looks like there was a chest on that one as well, but I'm just going to get out. Thanks. Candle lights up dark floors. Squish the golden bug. I could take this and a second one of those for a really rough floor. Attraction to strength monsters down. Attraction to chests down. Attraction to magic monsters way down. Attraction to strawberries down. Attraction to strength monsters down, attraction to magic monsters up. Well, we're going to take our magic monsters down further. We lose some of our previous gain on strawberry attraction, but it's still in the positive. Okay. You're going to take away rewards. It's -2, -2, -2, otherwise the rest is safe. The odds that this hits the stuff that I need it to hit is pretty low. Right, we're definitely not going up to the bird lane now. I should have gone to the row that had the potential for an open reward first. That's 5, 69%. We get it. That image of the 69 percentile could be the thumbnail. I say that because if I say the word thumbnail, the YouTube auto transcription will find that word, and then I can go back to the video before I post it, search for the word thumbnail, and go, oh, I said the word thumbnail. Now I can find the thing I was discussing that I was like, that could be part of the title, or part of the image. Right, this is safe on alternate turns. You're a -2. There is some fruit over here. We'd like to get you before anything else becomes more dangerous. Alright, that's not gone well. That's gone alright. 4 of 6. Let's do one of those. There's no truly safe spaces to try and get more sun power, so we're just going to go. Right, we've got mushrooms. Inflict 1 poison. 3 poison kills us. There's mushrooms on every lane, which is a problem. And all of these guys are in sync, which is also a problem. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that's 6. We're out before we risk ourselves dying on any other space. Squish the golden bug. I think I'm happy with my inventory for now. Right. Multiple birds. A guy spawning stuff in the off spaces. That's great. That's fine. It's not my favorite, but it does mean that our empty spaces remain empty spaces. That's the preferred way around for that to go. 4 of 6. This will be 5 of 6. We need 1 more on a lane. Cool. I'm not going to risk this for +1 when there's so many -2s around. Send in another little dash of change. I mean, we're not going to have too much use for a candle for much longer. Bottom row, totally safe. Let's start there and there again, because we weaken those guys. Then we can just clear out this bottom. Good. Strawberry or sun power? I think it's going to be the straw. 7 health. Very nice place to be. Right, bottom is safe apart from the introduction of respawned monsters, which are all for -2, which is very bad. So I'm going to start up here. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Let's do one of those. That takes us to 3, 4, 5, and then we can come to here safely. And even if it's just the poison, we can risk trying to get this chest once. Twice, in fact. And now we're out because we're not risking that 3rd pip of poison. We have an open slot. Let's take a die. If we get into real trouble, we can just redraw the floor. Alright, that strengthens the bird, which is not my favorite. We're at 6 of 7 health. 69% for +1 strawberry. 31% for -2. I think because this is more than... This is twice 30... This is more than twice 31% for 1. Our expected value of this, I think, is favorable. If I can hit this turtle first, I can then use a pluck of bombs to take him out before he gets a chance to spawn anything. Or that can go that way too. But with no birds on that lane, it's going to make that nice and safe. Oh, sorry, no eggs on that lane to compete with us against the bird. We are at full health. I'm not going to worry about this chest, so we'll go with full sun power. Alright, none of that, I think. Oh, spider friend. That counts as a flaw, that 54 looking at the cobweb. Right. Cobwebs aside, bottom and top are effectively the same. Nice. They got debuffed because of our first line approach. Let's do a vertical over here. Didn't need the food, but it kept us out of the cobwebs. Bye-bye. Any free moves for sun power? Yes. We take those. And now, into the ocean's depths. We must be about due a fresh hand stamp stat. Well, the trap's working in our favor right now, not sending us to deadly tiles. He spoke too soon. Get some of that health back. Right, top row is safe, except there's probably mimics. You're a mimic. You look safe. Alright, we finally found a mimic. So this one says 3 gold. This one says mystery amount of gold. Now it says nothing. Now it says it's a mystery again. That's weird. There's something in the UI, either a bug or some kind of tell about what is a mimic or not, perhaps. Killing 2 magic monsters weakens all strength monsters for a turn. Using an item turns a random tile into a bonus tile. Yes, please. There's the top half of our smile completed. Right, top row completely safe. Any mimics? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going to be just completely fine here. We're going to get some stat upgrade on the next screen. Which do I want? Do we just go 4-1 because we have minus 47% on our magic monsters and 7 max health? Let's do that. There's probably technically like a best meta way to do the progression for these stats, but A, it's still pretty early in the game. We don't know what the last biome's like. And B, I'm not here to necessarily min-max every single decision at every moment. Right. Frogs we want to be rid of as fast as possible. Let's do this to try and hit a frog in a higher likelihood. Right, now all the frogs are -1 to us, which is unpleasant. Now they're -2 to us. The star up here is only -1, so safer to risk things up there, I think. These guys are -1 fish creatures. There's health at the bottom if we need it. This row is just a free chance to get health if we get to the strawberry before we get to the star. Or if we weaken the star and then take it. Five of 6. We need one more. 30% chance at a -1 fruit. But on the chance that we get the strawberry thief, this becomes 1 health back, so we go -1 +1. Or we just go -1. And now if we do this, it's 33% chance on each. The 66% chance to heal. Damn it. Alright, we get that one back. Now, the same story here. We got a -1 and a +1. We're equally likely to get the +1 first, which means we come out with full health, or we kill that and kill that, and we come back on the same health. And so it was. 154 gold. We really ramped that up a bit, didn't we? Let's go down to about 75. We'll make sure we got 200 in the pot. How about that? Good. No. I think we're fine. Right, this is all safe unless you're a mimic. This is all safe unless you're a mimic. And so I've got no worries. No mimics here. I possibly should have gone after the bottom row faster to make this fruit safe, but too late now. Four safe unless mimics. There's a mimic there. Right, this got debuffed by our stat thing, so we can tell that's a mimic. Oh, also this string of bombs shows that we can blow this up but not that up, so there's another indicator to show you your mimics. 5 health, we need 3 pips. That's bad. Right, this is getting real bad now. That's what I wanted out of that. Are you? No, you're safe because we saw the bombs did not threaten you. You're also safe, but I don't need money as much as I want to preserve my health. Let's take and bomb. Squishing golden bugs gives 20 coins. Bug speed multiplier 1.5. Attraction to magic monsters down even further. Attraction to chests down. Attraction to strength monsters down a bunch. Life points -2. I can't go down to 1. I just can't. But attraction to magic monsters less 17 is where we want to see things. Right, so there is a fruit on the board. It's not exactly ideal, although with you being a risk to me as well, I think I might just bomb this row. guarantees this strawberry for us. There's no reason not to wait on taking it, I think. Right, we can see that top row looks completely safe because none of them are marked as enemies, which is great because I was just about to think about re-rolling the floor because of how dangerous the rest of that looked, but we get out with our knowledge. There's a weird eyeball-looking thing in the fountain, so I think we'll be picking that up. You gained a flute fragment. Right, there's 3 pieces of our flute. 90 gold. Golden bug. I think an arrow. Oh, God. That's really unideal, isn't it? So all of these guys do -1 to me, and they risk the fruits. The fruits are only -1, even when there are 2 of these guys in a lane. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Sun Power Arrow, take out this column. That leaves only 1 creature in this row. So when we use this, it guarantees that these 2 strawberries are now safe. And we can get this strawberry at the bottom. And we get out. So, used a lot of our items, but we come into the boss fight on max HP. No, it's not the boss fight, it's our friend. Greetings, dearest. Guess what my favorite fruit is? Wait, no, I'll tell you. It's strawberries. See you soon. Oh, he gave me health. I didn't need it, but I appreciate the gesture anyhow. Right, -3 here is rough, -3 there is rough. This is safe less the trap. This is just traps. Oh god. Yeah. Okay, well, that makes the bottom safe. Now our health is suffering. Oh god. Do we ever try and get... Oh, if we get a trap into this guy, we die. So we are leaving. This is unideal. We can do the bottom row at a push for -1 and +1. The rest is all pretty rough. There's our -1. There's our +1. Where do we go from here? We need 2 more. We could roll for 1 pip. We can Sun Power for a pip, though it'd probably just be this column, which still risks -1. I think I'm going to roll. There's a -1 there. There's -2 for a +1. There's -2 for a +1. 34% to get this strawberry. We miss out. It's a shame. These are only 12% apiece. Now they're 19% apiece. It's so likely. Like, if we rolled a D3 and you need a 1 or 2 on a D3, it's pretty good odds. Good. Now up here we have a -1, but this one risks killing us, or risks hurting us if we don't hit it first. So we can't go -1 +1 because it might be -1 -2 +1, which is not as favourable. I would like to kind of do a full restock at a shop if we find one, and there's a shop coming up immediately, so we won't donate very much. Let's go 40, 10, 24. We can afford all of it. And here's our fishy friend. Remember, kids, fish are friends, not food. Right. Column of bubbles. Trap, trap. -3, -1, -1. This seems the kind of not safest, but the least worst. We're in the bubbles. We're at 4. We go through there. We're at 5. So it's just one of these traps on the whole column, as far as I can tell. Which doesn't seem as scary. We did land on health after that, which is nice. Let's take this column. -1 there, but we avoid the bubbles. 4 of 6 on the door. Five of 6 on the door. Lovely. Pretty happy with that, I would say. Right, we've not made it through this biome yet, as far as I recall. That is a lot of these stinky traps. So we're going to have to think of our route quite carefully. Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles that are not the traps to rest on. I'm going to start here, because there's just the 1 -1. And then we're going to go up and then down again no matter what happens. Okay. Let's stay on this row then, because you're weak. Get out. Let's do strawberry. That's 5 of 6. Strawberry, please. Nope. Strawberry, please. Yes. Strawberry, please. Thank you. We get out of that quite nicely, all things considered, I think. We have all of our equipment still from the last time we shopped, and I don't think anything right now needs to change. Right, you are a bomb that I want to be rid of. Great stuff. We can risk attacking the hand while they're debuffed. Let's go vertical, try and get one of these chests before he takes it away. Right, -1s, -2. That is 4. That's 5. High chance to get okay, or a guarantee to get -1. We still get the -1, but we get out on 4 of 7. Using one item turns a random tile into a bonus tile. Using one item turns a random tile. They are the same tooth. Honestly, I should remember that more, because we can use that to take out horrible enemies down the line, perhaps. Let's knock you out, so that I can buy this and use it, and then buy that and hold it. I can still pull his nose to do a second theft. So maybe the hammer gives him bandages, but the slingshot just kind of dazes him. Who knows? This is a horrible floor. There could be traps out here. So move carefully. Safe. There's an enemy here. There's 2 non-enemies up here. That's a trap. That's a trap. That's safe. 4 of 6. Back down here. 5 of 6. Get me out of there. That's horrible. 15 gold. We can get this to 225. Wow, this floor actually seems okay. These purple head things, I believe, drain us of our sun power. So this is all safe. This is all safe. Let's start with the bottom lane, because then we can recoup our sun power here. Indeed, he sucked the power from my son. But with that lane of kills, we get out with full sun power anyhow. Attraction to strawberries up, max health -1. Gain gold multiplier +1, attraction to all monsters plus 31%. Attraction to strawberries up, attraction to strength monsters up. Well, that's just 2 things I want. That's nice. Oh, he does have his nose bandage now, so maybe if you use an item to hit him, you can get 1 theft off, or you can get a theft and then a nose pull theft at the same turn, perhaps. We'll further test in needing. I think I'm happy with my stuff right now. Bottom is pretty safe considering it's a -1 and 2 +1s. You're a ranged attack. Oh, let's go after this bomb up here real fast. Okay. Then we can just do the bottom for -1 +2. Alright, let's sun power to here, try and get that strawberry first. Then we can come down here and get these 2 strawberries. We get out with half our sun power and full health, which is not bad. Hey, it's the last piece of the flute. Your flute is now complete. Magic item. You have found the magic flute. Achievement unlocked. So now we can play little ditties. But we need to find the songs that will help us. No bombs on the board. This row is okay apart from the ranged attack. This is just -1. This is just -1. There's a +1 down here, so we'll start in areas that don't have that +1. Trap. Get hit for 1. Move to here. Get hit for another 1. 5. Move to those quickly before the trap resets so that you get... Why is this question mark now? Oh no, it's not. I was like, it can't be a question mark percentage. We always know the percentages. No, it's the unknown health problem. Doors open, there's no more health to be had. Okay, we just go. Oh, a coin for my friend. Hey! The smith crafted the bucket for the well a long time ago. He must have had family up there at the time. I enjoyed talking to you. There's the bucket for the well. We could do like another 25. Floor 98. Bomb. Okay, bomb's done. Bottom is largely okay. More annoying if this guy takes the strawberry first. -1, okay. -1, okay. -2. That's 5. Hit him for 6. Nice. I wonder if the game is true randomness, or whether there's some kind of like behind-the-scenes manipulations like in XCOM and games like that, where the developers are kind of showing you one thing, but actually something else is happening to make the player feel a little bit better. Get the bomb nice and fast. No fruits. We can kind of swap between here and here. It's only this chest that becomes a real problem. Start on the trap one. Come to here again, get out. Come back to here before the trap opens. Down to here again, and we can get out. We could try for this trap and then just leave. Or this chest. Using 2 items gives 1 health back. The first move on a screen weakens the whole column. This one is weakens the whole line. Give me more item synergy. This is unpleasant. Right. It lets me highlight every cell with the arrow, so that doesn't necessarily tell me what is or is not an enemy or a safe tile. So we'll just start at the top. Safe. This is now 13% versus 12%, so it didn't change very much. Get away from there. Safe. Something got weakened by our side. This is looking quite safe down here. That's door. We'll take it. 6 health. Floor 103. Bomb here. Alright, I'm going to use this as my emergency escape away from traps. That's 6. I'm out. There's no fruit here. There is a fruit juice, but I'd have to shoot him, which I don't really want to do because I like having the shop available throughout all of the floor. Killing the shopkeeper seems very much a detriment. Floor 105. No bombers, just very angry elephants and this guy trying to steal my stuff. If this guy was in column with one of the elephants, I would consider using the arrow on the column. -2 is quite a lot. I am gonna use it. I'm gonna do it this way. And then this is -2 for +1. This is -1 for +1. That's gone very well. 3 of 6. This is -1 and a chest. He takes the chest. That's unideal. It's going to be hard to get out of here without losing like 4 health, which I do not love. We could reroll. Right, worthwhile, I think. Bomb. Right, you're at -1 now because we can do. You're free, so I think we just attack this row. They drain our sun power from our souls. They suck it right out of me. 4. 5. 6. Oh, what is this? I've never seen this before. Facing this impassable door, you discover a tiny fragment of light. As it rests in the palm of your hand, its glow blinds you, and its warmth radiates through your entire body. You are certain the sun hasn't disappeared. For now, it's impossible to go any further, but what you hold is a promise, the hope of one day restoring peace, joy, and the glory of long-gone times, a hope that will guide those foolish enough to venture into the depths. Tonight, you will sleep by the light of this fragment of the sun, lulled by the sound of footsteps as others rush in, drawn by the news. So do we need to find some kind of series of relics to unlock that gate, I guess? Kind of like the 3 fragments in Slay the Spire or something? I don't know, but is kind of a win. For now, we have our flute is now been created, so we can look for songs. The huntress. Oh, we discovered the fragment of the sun. A huntress approaches the entrance. We now have the huntress available as a character to play. So that'll be our tale for next time. And we have some stars to some gold to spend for now, though. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.